Getting to the back side of this worksheet, we start with problem number 6, and in number 6 they say that they want you to write the equation of a line. So come up with your own equation. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick y equals 2x plus 4. So in part A it says write the equation of a line that is parallel to your line through the given point. Now it does not tell you that you need to write this equation of a line in slope-intercept form or point-slope form. So as long as I know that I have parallel lines, they must be the same exact slope. So the slope of my current line is 2, so I know that my parallel slope also needs to be 2 because they have the same exact slope. So now I know the slope and I know a point which has an x value and a y value. I'm going to go ahead and substitute that into point-slope form. So that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Since I know that my slope needs to be the same, I'm going to replace m and put 2 in its place. And then I'm going to go ahead and substitute in 4 for x1. And substitute in negative 2 for y1. Now just clean it up a little bit. When you take away a negative, that becomes positive. So my final answer here is y plus 2 equals 2 times x minus 4. So this is the equation of a line that is parallel to the given line. Part B says that it wants you to write the equation of a line that is perpendicular. Remember, perpendicular means opposite reciprocal. So my slope of my current line that I wrote is 2. If I make that into a fraction, that is 2 over 1. I know that my perpendicular slope has to be opposite, so since this is positive, I need to make it negative. And since it is a reciprocal, I need to take and I need to switch the numerator and denominator, so that becomes 1 over 2. So again, using the point-slope formula, I have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Again, they give me an x value and a y value. So when I go to substitute in, I know that m is equal to negative 1/2. X is equal to negative 9. And again, you'll have to clean this up because it's take away a negative. And y is equal to 12. So when I go to clean up this equation, y minus 12 equals negative 1/2 times x plus 9. And again, point-slope form is okay because it just said write the equation. Number 7 says, are the two lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither? So what you want to do here is you want to compare their slopes. If they are parallel, they have the same slope. If they are perpendicular, their slopes are opposite reciprocals. So if I take a look at the slope in the first equation, I have a slope of 4. Second equation, I have a slope of negative 1/4. So they are definitely not the same, so these two lines are not parallel. To verify that they are opposite reciprocals, I can make 4 into a fraction of 4 over 1. That is positive. This slope is negative 1 over 4, so you can tell that the fraction was flipped, positive to negative. These two lines are perpendicular. In B, notice your first equation is solved for y, so that slope is negative 3. My second equation is not solved for y, so I want to add 6x to both sides. So I get 2y equals 6x plus 6. Divide everything by 2, and I get y is equal to 3x plus 3. Now when we go to compare their slopes, I have -3 and +3. So they are not reciprocals, they are opposites, and they are not the same. So this one is neither. Problem number 8 says what value of b will make the point 3, -1 lie on the line y equals bx minus 7 in the standard coordinate plane. So the reason why they give you a point here is because it contains an x and a y value. So if I substitute that in, I know that y is equal to -1. So this becomes -1 equals, well, b is what you're trying to find because it says what value of b. So I'll leave b in the equation. I know that x is equal to 3. And then I still have this -7 that they originally gave us. So if I were to clean this up a little bit, I'm given -1 equals b times 3 is really 3b. And then I have -7 here. So now I just want to solve this equation for b. So I would add 7 to both sides. So that is eliminated. -1 plus 7 is +6. So 6 equals 3b. Divide both sides by 3. And we get b is equal to 2. Letter choice C. In problem number 9, it says what is the y-intercept of the line in the standard coordinate plane that goes through the points -3, 6 and 3, 2. So again, I have -3, 6 and 3, 2. So again, you're looking for y-intercept. So you need to write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So now I need to find the slope, so subtract my y, so that would be 2 minus 6 all over 3 minus -3. So this becomes a plus when you take away a negative. So I'm left with -4 all over 3 plus 3, which is 6. This fraction reduces to -2/3. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. So now if I go to substitute that in, I get y equals -2/3 x. But what I'm really concerned with is what is the value of b. So now I'm going to select one of these 2 points. It doesn't matter which one you select. Again, I like to work with smaller numbers, so 3 and 2. This is an x value and a y value. So I get 2 equals, that's my y value, -2/3 times x, which is 3. And I want to solve this equation for b. Once I find the value of b, that's exactly what it's asking for, my y-intercept. So -2/3 times 3. The 3's end up canceling out, so I'm left with 2 equals -2 plus b. Add 2 to both sides. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 is equal to b. Letter choice C.